Welcome to Learn Golf with Cassie. We are at the Gold Coast Golf Course. This is our home course. This is the 10th hole. Cassie's teeing off. Great drive. And this is a par 5. Cassie's hit another very good hybrid. She's been really good with the hybrids. She's got 8 iron here. We're playing off the men's tees today. And she's got onto the green in 3, just off to the left. Long putt though. But getting on in 3 from the men's tee. This is a 530 yard hole, so it's a long way for her. She's put a pretty good roll on that. It's got within 2 feet. This is for par. Oh, just tickles out the left, so she walks off with a 6. Par 3 next. Against, you can see off to the white tees, this is 157 yards. She's just stuck it in the bunker, and today, my goodness, she was amazing in the bunkers. That is such a good solid bunker shot. And this is for par. Awesome. Nice par, Cassie. This one on the 12th just drags to the left. She gets herself on top of the bunker and she goes over with only a 7 iron and a hybrid. The cart is all the way to the side of the fairway. She should have taken a wedge to get out of the first bit, and she clips the branch there. So she's played 3, but never mind, 150 out, just hit a really solid 7 iron right to the front edge of the green. Awesome. And this is for 5, and she's given the hole a really good look. So she doesn't compound her problems. So that was a really good 6, if there is such a thing. Just needs to make sure she has the right club with her on the second shot. This is par 4, the 14th. It's 420, so she's taken driver. It was a good drive, and hybrid. She just pops it into the left side bunker, and she's good at bunkers. This is really fabulous, and booyah! Drops it in for a birdie 3.
So, coming up to the green, I was in that bunker right there for my second hybrid shot, a bit left. But I don't know, I just slammed it right into the hole.
It was a really good bunker shot. One of many good bunker shots. Ooh. Let's see if I can chip in from over there for my bird. Having watched Cassie do that, I wanted to try to do the same thing. My skill level not so good as Cassie, so I missed mine. We come to the next hole. This is, how far? 399. She hits a decent one down the middle, not as long as perhaps some of them. And she's got 210 yards to go. She's got the hybrid. That's her longest shot club she's got for that. Lays it up beautifully. Another great swing. Gives herself a 30-yard pitch. And does another very good job. And almost holds it again. Got about 7 feet, slightly downhill here, and is actually a very good putt. Nice little tap in for 5. So really good hole there as well. Again, par 3. This was playing 150. So usually from the ladies it's like 100, so it's a 50-yard more. This course is 1,000 yards longer than the usual from the ladies, and she's rolled it up to about 2 feet again. She was rolling pretty well. Cleans it up for another par. Now this is the one that's killed us. We had a video last week about destroying golf scores, and it's that right hip, right heel that jumped on the first one, pushed it out to the right. This was a really good second. Pitching wedge, about 105 yards. She absolutely nutted that. It's going to go over the back though, as everything does on this hole. You land it on the front, it will roll to the back. It's one of those greens that for some reason is a little bit harder than every other green on the course. But Cassie's been doing pretty well from this distance. She's generally, throughout the England vlogs, if you haven't watched those please do, but she was just chipping them in pretty nicely. And that's another good example of that. She's got it again, 2 feet. Oh, she just lips it out like the first hole actually. So we've had a couple of those 2-footers that haven't gone. So she made a 7 there. That was a big number given how well she'd been playing. But not death. Didn't destroy our round because she's hit a good drive. This is a long par 4. It's playing 400. She's played that really well. Now she hits a very nice pitch in here. There's nothing wrong with this golf shot with the exception of the fact that she went past the hole. You just watch her tap this and it is a rocket. It goes steaming down the hill. You really cannot touch that soft enough. You know, good comeback putt and she's going to tap that in. So unfortunately she's made a 6 from a very good hole, but that was just the ending up above the hole on that one, and you just can't do that here. The par 5 18th, but she's playing it as a 9th. She hit a good drive there down the left. We took an 8-iron here to lay up into the meat of the fairway. Hit that really well. She's got, I think, 9-iron here from 120, and again hits another fabulous shot. And just like we did 2 holes ago, it landed right by the flag and rolled right to the back. But she's on in 3. Again, long par 5, 525, and she's making those with drive 8, 9, 9. So her distance and her ability to get to these par 5s really improved. That was a decent roll, but she's left herself with about 8 feet. That was a fabulous putt. A nice par.
So after the front 9, I shot 44.
And now the first hole, our back 9, hits an absolute rocket down there with driver. Really good drive, dead straight. She's got 9-iron here from 120, and again she hits a fabulous shot, lands it right by the flag and it rolls over the back. Probably could have taken a pitching wedge. It's got that same distance again, so she's now close enough to the greens to get in within putting distance for her pars. That one not quite so good, but she hits a nice putt down here, and another one manages to stay out the hole, but a good 5. And we're coming to the par 4 second hole, 390. Good drive, just pushes the 8-iron into the right bunker. She's not had any trouble with the bunkers today though, and she's a bit short-sided, and this one came out a little bit hotter, but still on the green basically. She's got a putt, 2 putt for 5. For some reason her aim was a little bit off there, but the distance was good, and she's got this to save bogey. And she dollies that a little bit. Move on to the third hole, par 3. She's put that on the left side of the green, flag high. Given that a good whack. It's a bit too much speed on that one, but nice to see she's going for it. And she makes a par, and so cleans up the double bogey from the previous hole. This hole is the 4th, 350 up the hill. She's got, I think she plays a 9-iron here. It's a blind shot, but as you can see, she got pretty close. This again though is another one of those putts on this course where if you're the wrong side of the hole, it is wicked fast. Again, she barely touched that, and this almost, not quite, but it's a good 5. 4 got away from her there. This is that shot where her right heel and right hip lifts up a little bit early. She stayed inbounds though. Hits a very good hybrid up the middle of this par 5. This is a dogleg par 5, and it's 531 yards. She's got, I think, 8-iron here for her third shot. Just a tiny bit short in the bunker, but we don't worry about bunkers. and why should you when you can play it like that? This one just slides down the slope a little bit, but she's got the uphill putt, which is definitely preferable. Just needed a little bit more on the high side. And here's the one we have again. That's the score wrecker, and that went right OB. She plays from the drop zone. Rather than take that on again, it's a really tough shot actually, but she's got about 50 yards. Hit a great little wedge in there, really nice tempo, within putting distance, and that is a fabulous putt. She walks off with a 5 double bogey, really the best she could have done there, and she, you know, composed herself to make sure she didn't mess it up anymore. Par 4, this one's a tough par 4. It's actually the 6th hardest hole. She's hit a good hybrid to the right side, and she's left herself another nice little 20-yard pitch. And as you see, another great little pitch in there. She's got so much more control now. Having played the whole summer, twice a week, made such a difference. She just dollies this one though. Doesn't quite make the par, but a good 5. Par 5 here. This is a tricky par 5. It's 500 yards, but it's a double dog leg. So she's got to carry the water there. She's done that. She's got 8 iron here, trying to clear the bunker. She doesn't quite get there. It just goes in the bunker. But we're not worried about bunkers, are we, Cassie? Not when you can do this. When you can stick it within 2 feet of the hole, not a problem. I guess she should be disappointed because she usually makes those. Finishes it off nicely for a really good 5. And then we come down the last. Another great drive straight down the middle. These are going about 2 to 210. And long way though, because this is the par 4. It's 403 yards. She's just dragged it left, but she's got that distance she's pretty good at. Just out of interest, we were playing a match play, she and I, Coach Dad. We were all square going down here. She had a shot in hand, and she needed, she's got 2 putts from here to basically put me under a lot of pressure. I'm that yellow ball, and I've got the putt from there to get par to halve the match. She taps that in for 5 and a score of 89. I missed mine, and as a congratulations, she gets carried off into the sunset.